Give me extra flushing. And this is Cialis.
Yep.
5 milli. Do you prescribe 5 milligrams of Cialis daily? We do too in clinic.
It's going to be the most effective because it's in your bloodstream constantly. So if you believe the data that it's cardioprotective, it makes sense you need to have it in your bloodstream the whole day, as opposed to like a window, which Viagra or sildenafil gives you a 4-hour window of efficacy, whereas Cialis is 24 hours.
You only see men, to be fair, right?
For the most part, yeah. Especially where I am now in my job at primarily Men's Health. I used to see a lot of women for stones when I was in Springfield, Illinois. Stones are very, very common for a urologist.
Yes. Did you, at that time, use Cialis in women?
This is a study that clearly needs to be done for a variety of reasons. Number one, overactive bladder. This is symptoms where people have to pee so often that it negatively affects their life. And like 40% of all humans above age 50 have overactive bladder. And this...
Really?
Yeah.
40%?
Mm-hmm. It's super, super common.
My dad's always saying, I have BPH. I'm peeing 100 times a night. It lets me meditate.
I'd love to dive into that because there's a lot of misconceptions about the prostate being at fault for everything. But when we get older, we get physiologic changes in the bladder. So like the bladder capacity goes down and our sense of urgency and the sense of stretch is increased. So we end up peeing more often at lower volumes. There's like many things as we get older, things tend to get worse. When you're a baby, when you're born, the bladder just squeezes when it wants to. And then age 4 or 5, the bladder takes commands from the brain. It says, no, you can't squeeze now. I'm in public. I can't pee my pants. And so you learn this continence. But as we age, like many things, the bladder kind of goes rogue and just ignores the brain's advice and just squeezes when it wants to. So patients, they'll put keys in the door, they'll hear running water, and all of a sudden they'll get this crazy urge to go to the bathroom. And if you're lucky, you make it in time. If you're unlucky, you don't have a bathroom there, you're more likely to have accidents. And so women, like one of the main reasons women visit urologists is for urinary incontinence. Not only stress incontinence from when you cough or sneeze, you lose urine, but this urge incontinence. This is very, very common. But men also have urge incontinence. And so this can be treated by addressing bladder health. And so that's why I think a study is long, long overdue for women to see if Cialis will help with these overactive bladder symptoms like they do in men, because they do. And then is it cardioprotective in women? These are questions that need to be answered with a randomized controlled trial.
If a woman was taking Cialis, the indication would not be, I suppose it would be off-label for overactive bladders.
Yep.
It could
exactly.
be off-label.
Until we get an indication to be off-label. But off-label doesn't mean wrong.
Oh, totally.
Right.